Hello students, welcome to the online classes of Sri Mahavir International School. I hope you all are fit and well and also enjoying the online classes of Sri Mahavir International School. So students, today I am back with my new video. I am going to teach you chapter number 3 of English grammar, that is subject and predicate. Beta, before starting the topic, let's we do the quick revision of my previous two chapters. Chapter number 1 is based totally on sentences. In that chapter, we will learn what is sentence, proper definition of sentence, that sentence is a group of words which make complete sense, okay, and having a meaningful thought. Sentence always begins with capital letter or ends with various punctuation mark. So this is a perfect definition of sentence. After that, we learn the various kinds and types of sentence. What we learn? Various kinds and types of sentences. That is declarative, interrogative, imperative and negative. In chapter number 2, we will learn how we transform or how we change the sentence into the given situation. Like if you having a positive, we change it into interrogative. If we having an interrogative, we can change it into a declarative or negative. But in this chapter, we will learn subject and predicate. What is subject and predicate? Sentence has two parts. How many parts having a sentence? Sentences? Sentence has two parts. Number 1 is subject and number 2 is predicate. Number 1 is sentence and number 2 is predicate. Beta, it is very important to know or clear the difference between the parts and the type or kinds. Parts having 2 and kinds having 4 in your syllabus. Okay. So, in one sentence, we having a 2 part and these parts are called subject and predicate. Now, let's we do a quick revision of sentence. Sentence is a group of words that having a complete sense and having a meaningful thought. But in one sentence, what is subject? If I write here one sentence, she is playing in the park. So you can see I write here a group of words which begins with capital letter or ends with full stop. One more thing you can also identify in this sentence, that it is a simple statement or it is a declarative sentence. Now beta, in this sentence we have to identify what is subject and what is predicate. Simply in last year in 4th class, I taught you that what are subjects in English. If someone asks you what are subjects, so you may be say English, Hindi, Math, Science. But in English language, what are subject? So we must do one action in the class, that I, we, you, they, he, she, it, any name, singular noun and plural noun. So in a basic form, we learn that I, we, you, they, he, she, it, any name and singular noun and plural noun. So these are the subjects. Now what is the predicate? Predicate is that what the subject is doing in the sentence. Predicate is the second part. What the subject is doing in the sentence. Now, let me clear these two parts of the sentence with the perfect definitions. Now, students, you can see on the board that I write the definitions of subject and predicate. Now, we will learn more about what is the subject in the sentence and what is the predicate. What is the subject? Subject is the first part of any sentence. As I tell you that sentence having two parts and the first part of the sentence is subject. According to the definition in a sentence, the person, thing or a various pronoun. As I tell you that I, we, you, they, he, she, it, any name, singular noun and plural noun. So you can see various pronouns, as we include I, we, you, they, he, she, it, or person, any name, and singular and plural noun having a thing. Okay, so these all are including as a subject. But what the subject do in any sentence? What the subject do in any sentence? The subject performs an action in any sentence. Again, I am repeating my word. That subject perform the actions in the sentence. So who perform the action in the sentence? Subject. And this subject may be a person, thing, or a various pronouns. I am clear it with the example. Birds fly in the sky. So you can search it that what is subject here? Subject is birds. Okay, because we are talking about the bird. What the birds are doing? Birds are performing the action. What action they performing? They are flying in the sky. Again, I am repeating my words, beta. That birds fly in the sky. So this is the first part of any sentence, and it perform the action. And what action it perform? It performs that the birds flying in the sky. I hope you understand the first part of the sentence. Now come to the second part. What is the second part of the sentence? The second part of the sentence is predicate. Predicate is the second part of any sentence. So what is it? The rest of the sentence. It means after the subject, the remaining portion of any sentence. Beta, जब भी हम सब्जेक्ट सर्च कर लेते हैं सेंटेंस के अंदर, और सब्जेक्ट सर्च करने के बाद जो बचा हुआ सेंटेंस है, जो रिमेनिंग पार्ट ऑफ द सेंटेंस है, दैट इज कॉल्ड प्रेडिकेट. लेट मी क्लियर इट विद द एग्जांपल. द रेस्ट ऑफ द सेंटेंस टेल्स अस व्हाट द सब्जेक्ट इज और डज. इट मींस रिमेनिंग पार्ट हमें ये बताता है कि सब्जेक्ट ने क्या एक्शन किया, व्हाट द सब्जेक्ट इज और डज. ओके, one thing is very important, that predicate includes the auxiliary verb or principal verb. It is very important to identify the second part of the sentence, the predicate in the sentence. That predicate always includes auxiliary verb or principal verb. As you know, what are auxiliary verb? Is, am, are, do, did, does, has, have, had, was, were, will, shall. These all are auxiliary verb, and principal verb taken place as all the action words. And these action words are first form of the verb, second form of the verb, third form of the verb, fourth form of the verb, and fifth form of the verb. So beta, in this way, if you have a good recognition and good knowledge of auxiliary verb and principal verb, so you can easily find the second part, find the predicate in any sentence. So I repeat both the definition again, that subject is the first part of the any sentence. As I tell you that any sentence having a two part. Okay, number one is subject and number two is predicate. Subject is the first part. In a sentence, the person or the thing or the various pronouns that performs the action. So what is the main important thing done by the subject? That it perform the action. And who perform the action? Subject. And what are the subjects? The subject should be a person. It may be any name. A subject should be the things. It may be singular or plural noun, or a subject may be a various pronoun. So beta, this is the first part of any sentence. Now come to the second one. Second part is predicate. Predicate is the second part. It is the rest of the part of any sentence. It means if we recognize the subject in any sentence, the remaining part is called predicate. So rest of the part of the sentence tells us what the subject is or does, what the subject do, what the subject perform. Okay, that is predicate. It is called predicate, but very important thing you can understand very easily to identify or searching the predicate, that predicate always includes a auxiliary verb and principal verb. So beta, I hope you understand what is subject and what is predicate. Now we will do some practice that we can easily identify what is subject and what is predicate in the sentences. Now students, you can see that I write some question regarding the topic subject and predicate. Let's solve it. Circle the subject. Beta, in English, when you solve any question, first you read the question and identify that what the question asks to you. Circle the subject. So what you do? You just recognize or identify the subject from the sentence and then underline the predicate. Okay, let's start. Ram runs fast. Okay, so Ram runs fast. As I tell you that beta, whenever we find the predicate in any sentence or the subject in any sentence, first we recognize the verb. The verb may be auxiliary verb or a principal verb. So here runs is a principal verb. So from run to fast is a predicate and Ram is a subject. So Ram is the first part of the sentence and runs fast is the second part. It means it is a predicate and it is a subject. Let's come to the number 2. I am eating an apple. So am is auxiliary verb. So am to apple is predicate and I is a subject. Come to the next. Birds flies in the sky. So I think now you are able to recognize what are auxiliary verb or principal verb. So here flies is principal verb and bird is subject. Let's come to the next. Ram, Sham, Pooja and Neeta. Now the problem which you committed or mistake you committed in the question when you practice these subject and predicate. What is that? Students basically know that the first word is a sentence, but it is totally wrong beta. As I tell you that whatever the action is performing or this action is performed by whom? The sentence. So here we can see Ram, Sham, Pooja and Neeta. These all are subjects because they all are performing the action. And what action they perform? Have completed their task. So very easy. In a normal, if you want to learn that before the auxiliary verb and principal verb, the whole group of word is called subject. Again I am repeating, before the auxiliary verb or principal verb, the whole group of word is called subject. And after this, the remaining part is called predicate. So have completed their tasks is a predicate. Now come to the next. She, as you know that I, we, you, they, he, she, it, any name, singular noun and plural noun. These all are subject. So in these type of sentence, you can easily identify that she is a subject and cooked food is a predicate. So beta, I hope you understand the chapter. Now you open your grammar book. You can find the practice exercise regarding this topic. If you have any query, please write it in your comment box. I hope you enjoyed the video. Okay beta, bye bye. Have a nice day.